What's going on, guys? It's Greg Farley from the Wise Guys, and I'm here with Tyler Dugan, aka my Dougie, and he's here with a little bit of spice. We're gonna get into it. I'm not really gonna talk about it, but you see it. You see it. He's hiding it with his hand. Let's get into it. Shout out to the Pharaoh himself and Banfish, everybody's favorite villain. But let's get into the deck profile.
All right, to start we have 3 Herald of Perfections.
Word.
The Herald of Perfection, best negate. Some rituals are broken.
Sauce.
And to go with 3 Cyber Angel Benton, just keep consistent flow of fairies. And then we got all that. And then the spice is the 3 Venus and Shine Balls.
So what's the utility with her?
With the Shine Balls and the Venus, you make the Summon Sorceress, and then it gets broken when you Summon Sorceress out with the Venus for the Ava. Consistently keep, and then the Ava just keeps flowing you fairies, and then you'll eventually add it back in one of the combos.
He may or may not show that. I'll leave that up to him. But
I'll show it. I'll show it. All right. And then just for more added consistency, and this breaks boards as well. So we have 3 the scepters and the chairs.
Stick chairs.
Stick chair combo.
Do you feel like that combo happens enough for you to play it?
Yeah, because going second, it's really good with if you open the Venus plus the combo, because then you can just make Saryuja, and then you stick chair combo off Saryuja.
So the deck can go second, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So it's an option of going second.
Interesting.
Whereas it kind of struggled before.
Oh, my bad. We're at Collector's Cash. Get your game on collectorscash.com, 913-338, card 2273.
Next we have the Ava, and then to go with the Ava for the search targets, we have 2 Herald of Lights, and then the Cyber Petite Angel and the Agent Mystery Earth.
Somebody help this man get a second ulti.
Need the second ulti.
So what does Petite do? A lot of people don't.
Petite Angel, use it in the middle of the combo because you want to open like pre-prep and Venus, and then Petite Angel, you know summon the Angel to get the Cyber Angel Prince in the hand, and then you pre-prep for the Herald.
Awesome.
And then Earth just searches Venus if you have a bad hand.
Awesome.
And then the last 2 is Christia, 1, and then a Honest.
The blinged out versions, like as blinged out as you can go.
Pretty sauce. And that's all for the monsters. And then for the spells, we have the 2 field spell and 2 terraformings to search it. Just 2 and 2, because in this build you don't really need a field spell as much as in just pure heralds and or cyber angels.
Cool.
And then to search, so we got the 3 pre-preps and only 2 preparation of riots.
Is it at 3? I actually don't know the number, so it's at 3.
It's at 3, but there's times where I just don't need it as much, and I always need the pre-prep. Because sometimes you'll use the prep, and if you have a really good hand, you don't add back the Dawn of the Herald with it, and then you Dawn from your deck, and then pull the Dawn from the grave, and then a Herald from the deck.
Cool.
And then just keep my combos going. Just 3 Call by Grave.
Just to walk right through hand traps.
Walks right through. Gets through Droll, because the only thing I absolutely lose to 100% is Droll.
So no main deck traps, right?
No traps.
Cool. I mean, I guess you don't need Solemn Judgment if you stop everything anyway. But
I do it myself for free.
Let's get into the extra deck or side deck, whichever you want to do first.
So we got the extra deck. We have the best card in the extra deck is the Summon Sorceress. Gets all the combos going. And just how
if you could see this guy's face when he said these combos going, he smiled. He smiled on the inside.
Yep. It keeps me with a board of Christie and 5 negates with Herald and all.
He said 5 negates.
Only 5. Need more. Alright, and then the next is the Link Spider Imduk for the Saryuja play with it. So you summon the Venus and then use the Shine Balls. And then 1 Shine Ball each for these 2 to make the Saryuja for draw 4.
Cool.
And then Oral Sword, because why not? OTKs.
You might as well get the game over with while you can.
End it now. free damage. And then the hit push in again, the light. It's a nice fairy target, and you can do it in one of the combos for
He's from New York too. You see the Timberlands on the bottom. We're gonna
shining, styling. And so we have the Link Crevo. You can use it for mostly for the Ava. So if you have the really bad hand, you can normal summon the Ava and link it off for the Link Crevo.
And you can trigger effect that way.
Yeah, and you can trigger the effect that way, or you can use it for later in the game where you normal summon the Ava, trigger its effect to make it to where you have 4 fairies engraved to summon the Crescia.
Sauce.
And then for nightmares to out Ibly, Mermaid, and then removal, Cerberus, Phoenix, and the Goblin is part of the combo with the Summon Sorceress.
Man, he keeps saying combo. That's his favorite word. We have to see something.
Some combos, some sauce. And that's all for the links. And then we have the normal XCs, we have the Evil Storm Ouroboros, the Delteros, and then to go with the Delteros, the Consular Diamond is really good against anything that's dark type, really good against Pendulum Magicians.
So what does Diamond do again? A lot of people have forgotten. That's been years.
So during the other player's turn, when a dark monster effect is activated, I can just detach material to negate and destroy it. And it's not once per turn. So I'll usually have like 3 under it.
Have you ever stopped a ray?
I have not.
Interesting. And then the guy has Cowboy back there. This guy right here.
And obviously Cowboy, if you get to it, you never really get to it, but I mean you can do it in time.
Yeah, I mean I guess you are playing level 4.
It's an option. Level 4 is 2 scepters.
Awesome.
That's all for the extra. And for side, because I want to go first every time, ideally, I decided all the hand traps currently is 3 Ogre and 2 Veiler. Because I didn't have ashes right now because I got rid of those.
But now everybody has them. Nico has like 50 million ashes, don't you?
I have no ashes.
Duran has some. Tom has some.
Mine are secrets though.
The rarity whore himself.
And then next we'll have the Shared Ride. It's just another, if my opponent decides to play through it and I have Herald on board, I can just keep drawing more negates if I want.
And you keep stopping whatever they want to try.
Yeah, so I'll just let them keep getting me cards and then negate the important stuff. And then 2 Twin Twisters, just out back row, because I have this fancy spell on a few other floodgates. And then my favorite engine.
So anti-spell is the worst floodgate against his deck? Okay.
Because I always need to resolve my spells.
Interesting.
So that's how I get out my Heralds. And always my favorite side deck cards is the Artifact Scythe, 2 Scythe, 1 World Talk, and 3 Sanctums.
Because they're
all light fairies, so if you draw them, they are negates.
this guy, he caught me with that. I was playing Crusadia one time, and he flipped Sanctum, and then I asked it, and then he flipped another one. And then he scythed me, and then Scythe is still Scythe. I forgot all about it.
Summon Scythe with Herald next to it. Can't really do much with that.
Did you want to show us a combo at all, or
Yeah.
it's up to you?
Alright, so best one, or at least the easiest one to get off, is Growth Venus, and then just any card. Just those. So with that, you just start off with summoning your Venus, using the effect 3 times on there. Summoning the 3 Shine Balls.
Invert this in your head when it's your turn.
Alright.
It's easier for him to do.
So, summon the 3 Shine Balls, and then you'll link all 3 of them off.
Oh, straight to Summon Sorceress.
Straight to Summon
Okay.
Sorceress, and then use the effect targeting the Venus, which will bring out the Ava. And then with that, you got the Ava out, and you just link 2 into the Goblin. So then you use Goblin effect and Ava effects, discard, and then Ava will banish 2. So you'll banish 2 Shine Balls. Then add a Petite Angel.
So remember,
Any
folks,
other-
don't forget to banish your balls.
Banish your balls. Get them out of you. Get those. So then you get those 2. And then use your additional normal summon on the Petite Angel. And then activate the effect.
So this is where the utility of Cyber Petite comes in.
So that searches the Benton. And then you'll activate the pre-prep, which grab the Dawn, and Herald of Perfection. And then this is the part where I don't have a firewall right now, so you would link these two off into the firewall. But instead,
So you're saying another combo to be blamed on firewall?
yeah.
Okay.
So just do the link.
So we're treating that as firewall?
Yeah, so that would be firewall with the live bounce culling. And then you activate the Dawn and summon. And then you do the chain links, chain link 1, chain link 2. This will add back to your hand. And then it searches the Christia. And then you have 4 fairies engraved with it. And then you just special the Christia.
So again, he said 4 fairies, folks.
Yeah, 4 fairies. And then the Christia will add back to Ava.
You see this board? This is no targeting. This is a firewall, don't forget. This is a Herald, and this is Christia with 3 negates in hand to start with.
3 in
and
hand. And then when you'll discard this,
that's the
effect
5.
will activate again. And then you'll grab another 2.
This deck's
see.
even crazier when we get needle fiber because you can do this combo without having to open the Venus.
Yeah, it's so much easier.
So needle fiber actually makes this easier.
Needle fiber makes everything easy.
Thanks, Konami.
Thanks, Konami. Firewall, needle fiber, summon sorceress makes all my stuff broken.
All right, remember, this is Tyler Dugan. This is Tom, a.k.a. the Rarity Whore. This is the Pharaoh over here. He doesn't have any ashes. This is Banfish. He has 1,000,000 ashes and ain't giving nobody anything. This is Greg Fry from the Wise Guys, and I'm signing out from Collector's Case.